Recording 19.
I heard that the product presentation that the Metalworks representative gave was a disaster.
It wasn't a disaster at all, although I felt sorry for the speaker. He arrived with his presentation on his laptop, but our projector wouldn't work.
You mean the projector hasn't been fixed yet?
It was just the light bulb, but we didn't figure that out until after the presentation. By the way, we still need to replace it.
So the speaker, Mr. Chertok, didn't have any transparencies that he could use on our overhead projector?
No, he didn't. And he didn't have any handouts either.
So what happened next?
Well, he was going to use the whiteboard, and guess what? All the whiteboard pens were dry. Lucy ran to the supply room to get new ones, but she discovered that we only had permanent markers. And, as you know, you can't use permanent markers on a whiteboard.
You're right about that.
So, I got out a flip chart, and Lucy had already brought a set of coloured permanent markers back from the supply room, and the presentation went ahead.
Wouldn't it have been better to postpone the presentation or send someone out to buy some whiteboard pens?
Well, Bernie was already here, wasn't he? And after all that, it didn't matter. He quickly drew pictures of the product, but to be honest, the pictures didn't look much like the real thing. Then he added information such as figures on a chart or graph and told us the exact statistics. These pictures were drawn so quickly, and Bernie's comments as he was drawing them were so funny that we couldn't stop laughing. In fact, I was glad the projector wasn't working. The speech was spontaneous enough to keep our interest, and not too conventional. It was great.
It sounds like Mr. Chertok was very well prepared.
Yes. And even though his drawings were bad, he presented credible information and support for the products. His key points and summary were well presented. In fact, instead of being a disaster, I would say it was the best presentation I have seen recently.